Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return.
So onwards we go. Into news and into favors. Station entrance. Well, this just crashed blinking device. Think that might be lovely to get.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
I could talk to him. I think we want this blinking device. It looks interesting at least, but I guess we shouldn't be getting into there, so to speak.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
Okay.
If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
I want that. I freaking want that. Give me it. Cop? Ooh, how are you? My
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
expert for you, officer. Escaped convict right behind you. Expert on the gas photograph. What would I want to say? I don't know. There's nothing to see over here. I don't know. That would seem a little bit suspicious. This is the normal one, so to speak. Expect for you, officer, is then a little bit like, yeah. I don't know which one we should be picking, but, well, expect for that crashed hovercraft.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation, if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you, officer.
Except for you, officer.
Eh? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me.
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Why are you coughing?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Yeah, that's what I
Thank
was
you,
thinking.
ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
Huh. Could there be anything that could be helping you? I don't think so. At least that we have at the moment.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
Yeah. What could we have for dust? I know we
Can't
cannot
pass
reach
through the
it.
fence without setting off the alarm. Or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
Yup. Well, let's visit the station entrance, I guess. No reason not to. But I want that control unit. So hello everyone and welcome again. Let's try this again, because every time previously that I tried to enter into here, it crashed. But I think now it should be working, because of the fact that I disabled some of the graphical things, and as you could see, that thing that went below there at least didn't quite look like it should be. So I'm gonna try to save right into here and have a look if I could try to come here again with the better graphics and see how if we can continue normal from there. So okay, I'll be back very soon. So here we are now, then, with the better graphics and everything. Let's see if we could actually be doing something a little bit
police
more.
officer. He's guarding the entrance.
Yes, he indeed
Newport
is.
Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
Okay. Doors. We'll see if we have to all the
Doors are
time
closed.
be doing this kind of a thing if we want to be coming in here, because that will be a little bit of a pain, but at least we were able to
Hey!
get over it, so to speak. Hey, yeah.
How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Good grief,
To be.
more weirdos.
Or not to be.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No
Door.
offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
She alive. So, are you an actor or cop? That's also a good question, I would say. How do I... Why were you parading back and forth like that? Then, my dear actor, police.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Oh,
Maybe if you
poor
tried
you.
being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
That's bad. So you're an actor and not a cop, right?
Are you an actor? Or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
Sounds, awesome. A good action movie then. So you're doing research for your next role.
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
So, do you have any, idea how I could perhaps get into the station?
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
Why not?
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like you?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
So any chance you might be letting me through?
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Didn't you just say that the doors weren't working?
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all
thought
pretty
so.
much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's
No.
more like it.
Like, that was a garbage truck that went under there, so I'm pretty sure, I've already thought that before, that's the garbage team that we went into. That's the way we need to be coming inside the police station, for a fact. So how are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does, of course. You can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Thank you for
Like
all
how
this.
extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
that doesn't sound very nice. But thanks for all this info. I'm very appreciating about that. How are you able to bring... If the doors... isn't that the same thing? Well, I guess I'll try to ask it again, because there's been other times when I've had to ask something again, so just to make sure.
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does, of course. You can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Very
Like how
extreme.
Can you say radiation poisoning?
No, I can't, but thank you very much for all this lovely information, and good luck with your, acting and policing.
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
Farewell, farewell, farewell tea. Let's say quickly, before anything bad happens. I'm just like, this is just absolutely something like, I don't want it to crash.
Newport Police Department. It's a holographic...
Yeah, okay. So I don't think there's anything else we can be doing here. We need to get the carpets thing working so that we can get into it. So while I was coming here, I thought that probably was also before, that at least we can also investigate that a little bit more. I didn't really look what it would be saying, but I thought that it might be the case anyways. Let's see what the street sign now then says. I might be able to talk to the police a
It
little
says
bit more
Threadbare
too.
Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
3018. What was this then exactly saying?
There's a small control panel on it.
Ah,
The
3018.
display reads
Yeah.
3018.
What about if we want to be moving this? Could we be moving it into this street if we press that
It
number?
says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Huh. Let's check that out. 0092.
Perhaps if I try entering the idea of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking about. That seems to be the case. Very nice. Okay, good. Very good. Perfect. Now this is going to work, maybe. So could we now go into this and hope that the garbage truck would be picking us up? Perhaps. Maybe I should save before that though, just in case.
The garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Just in case that it crashes again with these graphics if I go and try to go under it. So that's why. Let's go in. Let's see if someone would be coming and picking this up now. It would be nice. But we'll see if there's any use in this. Well, it is green. At least a little time. Ooh, it's coming. Yes, this works. Awesome. Oof.
Keep it close to yourself.
Oh dear, rats. Well,
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting.
yeah.
Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
I'm sure it will not be that long.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay?
Yes, you
What are
kind
you
of
looking
do.
at?
You know that you're stinking and all that, so that's a very silly question now. Okay. Oh, a new save. Just in case. Ooh, toolbox.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior.
Yeah. Oh. He's kind of doing
Tuvok?
stuff to walk. Why?
Tuvok? Tuvok?
Why to vlog? I don't get it. Sergeant. I'm not sure if we want to be talking to a sergeant immediately necessarily. Are these the doors that we kind of skipped now?
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet of paper in here.
Ooh, sheet of paper. It has to be important. Now doesn't it?
It's some kind of requisition form or work order.
Interesting.
Bocama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order.
Okay. It's interesting. No idea what to do with it. Well,
My extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly overweight and grumpy.
for some reason. Screen as well.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well, where are the archives?
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Well, I'm in a training at the academy and I need to get into the archives to study.
I'm in training at the academy, and I need to get into the archives to study.
You're in training? Uh-huh, sure you are. Then what the hell you doing here? You should be at the academy doing push-ups and learning how to bullshit like a pro.
I'm sorry. Well, how about the archives?
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
So what if I'm not?
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out. And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Thanks anyway.
I was thinking about something like that.
Bocama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order.
Yeah, not like that.
Doors are closed.
Doors are closed into this direction, okay? So this is perhaps where we would have been coming into here, otherwise.
This phone, 099-12090.
I'm not gonna remember that.
This phone, 099-12090. It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé.
So very old. Huh. Dial home.
I haven't spoken with Mom since I left, actually. I should give her a ring.
Ooh, interesting. That's nice, actually.
Hello?
Hi, Mom? It's April. How are you?
Where are you, sweetheart?
In the city, Mom, you know that.
Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick about you, sweetheart.
Didn't you get my letter?
Yes, and I can't say I understand why.
Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? You didn't understand.
I don't think it was fair of you to be so hard on your father. You hurt him a lot, you know? And I'm not just talking about you pushing him down the stairs.
And what about me? You don't think he hurt me? Were you so blind you didn't see that?
April, you know I can't take sides in this.
No. Of course not. Not you. Not ever. Anyway, is Dad doing okay? I mean, after the fall.
He broke his arm and he had to take some time off work. Money short because of that. We had to pull Danny out of school until next semester.
You can't blame me for those things, Mom.
If you hadn't left like you did...
I'd probably be dead now, Mom. I couldn't take it anymore. Please, let's not argue about this now. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Please come home, April. We still love you.
No. Thank you, but no. That's not gonna happen. Listen, I have to go. I'm in the middle of something. Take care, okay?
Okay, sweetheart. I love you.
Yeah, me too, Mom. Bye.
Rough childhood. Clearly. Yeah, can't even be calling home anymore. What if I would be calling from one of these to the other?
Vidphone. The screen and camera are both out of order.
Uh-huh, okay. So that's not possible. Huh. Dial this one. Woohoo. Anyone's gonna answer? Anyone? I guess not. Well, it's gonna be ringing.
It's a thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman. It's a, portly fellow wearing red coveralls. I think he's a repairman.
I guess we could have tried to answer it too. Huh. Let's have a look into that at least. It might have something to do with these guys.
That's just my incoming call.
Yes, it is. So why not go
That's
and
just my
answer
incoming
it?
call.
To be continued with Kira Roshan in the longest journey.